It is time to review the latest episode of Beyblade Burst Sparking, but first, the beard is gone, and I hate it. But in this video, I'm going to recap episode 28 of Beyblade Burst Sparking, and honestly, it wasn't really my favorite. We do see Lean vs Aiga. We actually see the full battle. It's not cut off. Before we talk about the episode, if we could hit 500 likes on this video, of course, that would be amazing. Hit that subscribe button to join the Nook Nation. Also, guys, I have been streaming on Twitch, so go watch me on Twitch. Go drop me a follow. That'd be awesome. But anyways, let's talk about the episode now. So the episode starts off, we have Aiga talking to Ranjiro, who still has his kind of messed up arm, about Lean, kind of discussing the barrier, talking about his previous battles with him, and it's obvious that Aiga is going to need to strategize here because Lean is just so tough of an opponent. Then Aiga goes off to try and find Takaru and Hyuga, I guess, and is not able to find them at first because, you know, he's wanting to practice a little bit before the battle, and he kind of just runs into Hikaru and Hyuga's house, just walks in there. They're just in there eating some food, and he's just like, yo, battle me, and it just gets kind of awkward, obviously. He's kind of just walks in their house. It's kind of weird. Do they not lock their doors? After eating, Aiga takes Hikaru and Hyuga to his dad's kind of farm area, and it's kind of a cool callback to the beginning of Beyblade Burst Cho-Z because this is where we first see Aiga, and there's also a giant Achilles statue made of metal as well, and it's just kind of a cool scene. I like it. And then the trio are just kind of chilling on a tree during the sunset, and Aiga's just kind of reminiscing about the Cho-Z days. We see an image of Fubuki, who we haven't seen in a while. Fubuki, Ranjiro with Shu and Valt wearing their clothes from Cho-Z, and it's also kind of a cool scene, but this is definitely the calm before the storm, that's for sure. Then guys, it is battle time. That's kind of the template for these episodes. It seems like we have half of the episode is just kind of backstory, talking, character development, world building, whatever, and then the second half are the battles. But now we have Lean versus Aiga, definitely a pretty hype matchup. Then we get a bit of a pan. We see a little bit of Aiga booty for some reason, but oh, okay, the focus is Achilles in his hand, and it doesn't have the sword or the shield mode attachment. He's actually using it in a bit of a speed mode. The strategy here, I guess, is that he wants to attack Lean at a faster rate to kind of wear down the barrier, and this is the faster way to do it versus the shield and sword mode where it's slower, obviously. And that seemingly is working, actually. He's delivering some pretty decent hits. Nothing really too huge until a little bit later, but enough hits to where the wall is just slowly kind of getting smaller and breaking down, and then he kind of channels his energy and does a pretty massive blow to Lucifer, and it just goes flying. But this is where Aiga makes a pretty rough mistake in his game plan. Lucifer is kind of shot into those side pockets, which have been used to generate speed before, and he generates speed again, and just the shield is fully recovered, so that whole plan just completely is wasted. So after Lucifer generates all of that speed, all of that power back, he actually uses barrier wall and is going to crash right into Achilles, who is using an infinite attack, but it really doesn't matter too much. The two bays collide. And just like that, the battle is over. Achilles is shot into the air and just bursts. Then Lean kind of points to the camera and just calls Valt out personally. He wants to challenge him, and he's just looking forward to their battle because I guess he's kind of assuming that Valt is going to beat Hyuga in their one-on-one. And that pretty much wraps up the entire episode. And before I talk about the preview for the next episode, the battle was overall pretty short in general, and it was kind of lame. I just think it's kind of funny that we've seen Aiga be very, very strong, and he was kind of the golden boy of Cho-Z. He was just ridiculously strong. I mean, he was world champion, so we know just how crazy Aiga is, and his game plan is to not use any of his modes, go for speed, and I don't know, I guess Lucifer kind of generating speed in one of the pockets is just expected. I mean, we've seen other Beyblades do that a lot before. We've seen Longinus do it, we've seen Hyperion do it, I'm pretty sure we've seen like Valkyrie do it, so I just wasn't surprised at all. So I think this game plan of just wearing down the shields just was obviously not going to work, and I guess I kind of expected more out of Aiga. I thought this battle would actually be closer. And so to talk about the next episode, we know it's going to be Hyuga versus Valt, Hyperion versus Valkyrie, and hopefully it'll be the full battle. We know the first half of it is probably going to be Hyuga training, and we see a little bit of that in the preview, and I'm pretty sure we'll see the full battle as well, just like we saw the full battle for Lean versus Aiga. I do have this feeling that Hyuga is going to win, although I'm really just not too sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But that is going to wrap up this episode review, guys. Overall, the episode was just kind of okay. I mean, the battle was not the best. I was expecting more out of Aiga and Achilles, but hopefully Valt versus Hyuga next episode will be better, because that's going to determine whether we see Lean versus Hyuga and maybe a broken Bay, or we see Lean versus Valt, a true clash of titans. Let me know what battle you guys want to see in the comments. But thank you guys for watching this video. Hit that like button. We're trying to hit 500 likes. Hit subscribe to join the Nook Nation. Go follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have fun and bay away.